So, do you track heart rate variability, HRV?
Yeah, that's the main thing, and I mainly use the Garmin watch that I heard on one podcast that you also use, with their like body battery system, and where you can see the stress level in the moment. So that's my favorite go-to device. But there are other devices as well, like Oura rings and Whoop bands, and I've tried many different ones and worn them at the same time just to check out, whether they are working correctly or not.
And so tell us about heart rate variability. What is that, and what's a good number to shoot for?
Yeah, heart rate variability is the variation between heartbeats, and it will then tell you whether you are in the parasympathetic restful state, the recovery state, or if you're in the stressful sympathetic stressful state then. Because if you are in the parasympathetic state, when you breathe in, the heart rate will go up a little bit, and when you breathe out, the heart rate will go down a little bit. And you can also feel it if you are very quiet. You can feel it yourself when you breathe in and out. But if you're in the stressed level, then it will beat very steadily like a metronome, regardless of your breathing in or out. So this is what the devices can pick up, and they can give you an estimate of your stress level in the moment, and then of course throughout the day and night and over time. So and with the connection to all of the users and artificial intelligence, they can give very good advice on how to keep your stress in balance. And most people, when they start to track it, they get big surprises. So, and it's kind of a gamification. You know, people love to do it. You know, many people are worried will it not be stressful, but most people find it like more amusing and useful, and that they can have this power over their own health and regulate this is so, it's empowering for people.
For sure. So tell us about heart rate variability. Do you want a high heart rate variability or a low heart rate variability?
Yeah, you want a high heart rate variability as a sign that you have a balanced system that is capable of recovering well. So you have a good connection to your vagus nerve. That is kind of the main nerve involved in recovery. So the better the heart rate variability, the better health in general. And there's so much research on this. You can basically find any disease that you fancy knowing about and couple it with heart rate variability, and you will find research on this, like in cancer, heart disease, dementia, Parkinson, fatigue, whatever symptom. And the lower the heart rate variability as a sign of a lot of demand on the system and the lower efficiency of the immune defense, that will make it easier for the various diseases, lifestyle diseases, to come forward. So it's an important metric to know about. And you asked about the number, and there's like 30 to 50% individual genetic variety here. So you shouldn't look too much and compare it with other people. You should mostly compare it to your own best heart rate variability. What you can do if kind of find an ideal week where you eat well, don't drink alcohol, don't exercise too much, and so on.
So basically, if your heart rate variability is too low, it means you're in kind of constant sympathetic state. You're in constant fight or flight mode, correct?
Right. That's right.